Welcome back to another SR51 Media Show. I am your host, Salt Aries. I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope everyone's staying masked up. Let me just make sure the audio's coming in. Don't want to start talking too much. Just to make sure we're on point here. Yeah, I'm seeing the audio's levels moving. Waiting for the record to catch up so that way we know we are running regular. Okay, so it is running. So what I was saying was, I hope you're having a good day. I know that it's a strenuous time. I know that we're dealing with a lot of, let's say, messed up situations with the police. We're dealing with a pandemic, and there's other probably complications from that have arisen to everybody's family and friends. I want to send our heartfelt condolences to anybody affected from COVID-19 or anything relating around that, whether it be financially, physically, or otherwise. We just want to send our support. It's a trying time. I think that gaming is a very good escape from these type of things. We can jump into different sorts of games and just, let our minds unwind. And, it's not a hobby that we can't interact with each other. I know the 51 Dynasties is a godsend in a time like this, just to be able to connect with people online, whether it be Twitter or TikTok or YouTube or Xbox, just being able to communicate about gaming, to see people encouraging, to see people excited about new games that are coming out, to see people that are excited about, excuse me 1 second, I have to pull this window up, to see people that are excited about, new games that are coming up, new games that are already out, the systems they have. I see people every day. Somebody's like, "Oh, I just got an Xbox," or "I just got a PlayStation," or "I just got my PlayStation 5," or "I just got my Xbox Series X or Series S." It's the type of thing that is great to see. Gaming is at a point where it's only growing. I saw a stat earlier in the headlines just talking about it, where they said that I think it was there's been an increase in 50-year-old and 60-year-olds that are playing video games. I think that the community is starting to be more welcoming. I think it still has a ways to go. We have some in the community that are pushing that, "Oh, if you're on this box, then you messed up, and this, there haven't been exclusives in this long, and da 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 da." And we have to just have fun and stay a community that is looking to play games and talk about different topics and, just have a good time online. When you come online, the last thing you're trying to do is, I know I'm not trying to come online to argue with people, but if I make a statement, I'm willing to back up my statement. I'm not one of those tweeters that are like, okay, I just randomly say things. That's why the 51 Dynasty knows if you see me put up a tweet or if you see me say something, it's news. It's not just random stuff. So I just wanted to take a minute to at least hope that, everybody is having a good day. Hopefully this stream brightens your day if you're not having that good of a day. And if you're watching a video back on demand, I want to say thank you. If you could please drop a like on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you're not, please subscribe to the channel. All subscribers are welcome as we continue our journey to 5,000. So please join the 51 Dynasties. Join up today. We're a great community. We get into things like tech, gaming, sports, cryptocurrency. There's a lot of things we talk about and get involved with. There's some exciting things we got planned for the community coming forward. We just re-arrived on YouTube this past week, so now we're live on YouTube whenever we can be. We have our website backing us up, so that way we can always tell the message that we want to tell instead of just only being able to tell it from like a YouTube channel. So there's a lot of exciting qualities about being a part of the 51 Dynasties, and it's one of the best internet-based gaming communities out there, in our opinion. So one of the other things that's different about the stream, just to let you know, is I will no longer be starting the stream from the title screen. So I recently received a copyright claim to tell you, because I'm straight up with 51 Dynasties, I received a copyright claim from Madden itself, the theme song in the beginning of the game. I forget who it's made by. Now, this was on a stream that was just a test stream. So what's going to happen is basically I'm going to start muting all music. That's just the way it's going to be. When I'm playing Madden, the music's going to be muted. When I'm playing 2K, I'm going to mute it. When I get the new Madden, before I stream it, the first thing I'm going to do is go in and turn down the music. There's a lot of things on games that I don't want copyright strikes. So basically, all music's going to be muted. Now, I am looking into something, not to, you know, talk too much about what we're doing, but I am looking into something. I am looking into an option to take care of that because I would like to have music on the channel, but I have to do what's right by the channel. Like basically, let me grab a vape here. So to expand on that, what if you don't know, if you're looking to be a content creator, or maybe you're thinking about, because I encourage anyone that watches us, hey, if you're thinking about it, it's a great thing to do. One of the things that's kind of like a word of advice is music. Music is highly weird nowadays because there are services that provide music, and we are looking at a couple of them, but music that comes from video games is kind of in a point now where you can't play it, whether it be YouTube or different places and things like that. Now on TikTok, they have the ability for you to pick a song, put it along with it, and they kind of work hand in hand. Streamlabs has some options as well that I'll be looking into, but at the same time, as it stands, gamer music will be paused. Gamer music will be muted going forward, just because of the fact that I'm not going to risk my channel for some theme songs and things like that. So as we jump back into things, and then also to address one other thing was game choices. Let me say this. I play Madden. I play 2K. I'm looking forward to playing MLB The Show. I play WWE when they're, releasing games. I'm a big sports person. I play Titanfall. One thing that you may notice about this channel is I play the games that I like. I think that sometimes and this is just a word of advice to anybody that's thinking about crossing over into content creation, do what you feel. Because if you do what you feel, people will gravitate towards you. If you do what everybody else is doing, they're going to know you're fake. Basically, to give you an example, I want to play Madden. Like in a minute, I'm going to start up the game, right? Now, let's say hypothetically, just to pick out a game, because Outriders is new, right? And that's the new hotness. I really want to play Madden, but I'm going to load up Outriders and play it anyway, just because it'll, more people will watch it or something like that. You're going to notice in my tone, you're going to notice in my speech, you're going to be like, man, he's faking it. And as a content creator, I'm not going to lie, I see that with people, like I see people playing games that I could tell they really don't want to play, or, you see a streamer that always plays one game and he's playing, just using it as an example, even though Outriders is a good game, just using that example, a lot of people, played the game, and now I see a lot of bashing going on. Oh, the servers are this. Oh, the connections are this. Look, that's a, very great game that they released. The thing I would say is, by it being a multiplayer game like that, yes, they're going to have to, get the servers and everything together, but it is a good game. Now, I put in some time into it. There's some streams where I put in some time into it, but as you can see during the streams, it dropped out a couple of times. So I'm not going to, just using that example, I'm not going to force myself to play a game that maybe is the new hotness because of the fact that everybody else is playing it. A lot of times I have more fun playing sports titles and shooters and RPGs than I do some of these games that get released. Like some of these big, title games that get released, I just be like, nah. I've had more fun in RPGs that got released 10, 12 years ago. So I just wanted to at least put that out there so you can have a better understanding of the SR51 Media channel and what we're bringing to gaming and, our place in it. So jumping back into the franchise, getting back to gaming. Jumping back into the franchise, we are at game. What game are we at? We are at game 13. Okay, so we have about. Oh, look, they added the week 17. Now that's something that's. Oh, we got the menu glitch. Hold on, got to get rid of the menu glitch. Hold on, got to get rid of the menu glitch. Okay. One of the things I was gonna say was, if I'm not mistaken, they added the 17th game, and when I played last season, I didn't have a 17th game. So it could be that Madden updated itself, or it could be that basically they had this in the game. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's they updated themselves or whether it's they had this in the game, ready for the next year, like when you play franchise, because I'm in season 2. So this would be, if we're in the 21 season, I'm in the year 2022 right now. So I'm in the 22 season. So, that's good to see the 17th game, but one more game. So we have no cap penalties, which is good. The playoff picture is looking like we have the first round bye, and then we have to face either the Chiefs or the Colts, which is going to be an immense game. The Saints have the first round pick, and then they face the Packers or the Redskins. The Cowboys are facing off against the Buccaneers to see who gets in. The Rams are facing the Panthers. Titans are facing the Bills, and the Bengals are facing the Raiders. Now, teams that I'm shocked that aren't there are teams like my Eagles, but I took most of some good players like Darius, just to shout it out. Darius Slay, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. Yeah, I took a good amount of pieces. So, and it's not like I robbed them. I sent them picks and good players. It's just, I guess it didn't work out the way they wanted it to. So they didn't make the playoffs this year. That's sad. I would always want my Eagles to make the playoffs. So yeah, that's the game that's going to line up in the playoffs. We're going to keep playing every game because I feel that, like, when you go to the upgrades and you come over here, like, see Juan Burnett, he has an upgrade. He's at 82 now. He's really stepping up. He's a star in his first year. Gilbert Kincaid really just turned into a whole nother sort of receiver. I'll never forget that I picked him up from free agency. He was an unknown, just in free agency in the bottom of the draft. But like I was saying, because I don't have any draft picks unless I work it out before the draft that I get draft picks. So let me go into scouting, because you never know, I might be able to get some draft picks over the season. So the first round, they're saying the first person should be this cornerback. We're not going to need a quarterback. Halfback, we're not going to need cornerbacks. We can look at. Okay, he's okay. He's better. We have a tight end, but it's good to see, because you want to always draft. You want to always scout the first round. At least, at bare minimum, you want to at least scout the first round, because you never know. You might get a pick. In the off season, before the draft, if I'm not mistaken, you're allowed to trade. So I might be able to work something out with a trade, and I don't want to be drafting. See all these duds there in the first round. I mean, I hate to say it, but these are your first round busts right here. These guys that are not first rounders. See, he's supposed to go undrafted, and they got him in the first round. So when you come into the first round, just as a word of advice, guys like this, these green-lit players that you see, these are going to be players that 9 times out of 10 are starters. They can come in and they'll start. Guys like this that are red, that are 7, 6, undrafted, these are players you want to stay away from. Like, you want to literally not draft them all the way around. You want to just move into the second round, find people like him that are, first-round talents. The more you scout, the more you can. The majority of the time when I scout, when I go into the draft, I have the first and second round scouted already, because I typically use the points every time I get it. Okay, so we have everything scouted for this week. Let's jump into the next game. What I was saying was, I like playing every game because I feel as though it makes your players better. Like, when you get into the playoffs, like, all of your players' morale is high. They got super superstar abilities and stuff like that because you worked them out during the year. I think if you just saying, I like to play every game. I think if you, when you get close to the playoffs, if you start simulating things, that's where, you know, you could be shortchanging yourself on mega upgrades. So run balanced, multiple defense. I'm back on the field. Let's get it. Let the announcers bring us in for a minute.
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on San Diego.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike
they can play.
Any other
I remember when I
sport
played them
as both
last
teams
time. They
make
can
their way
play.
out of the
Jameis
tunnel.
Winston got these dudes
folks
humming.
are fired up
And
as
at the
their
same
guys are
time,
ready
too,
to do
I'd
battle
love to see
between
my
our
Eagles play the Colts in the
visitors
17th
and
game
the
this year,
Indianapolis
but
Colts.
we don't know what's going to happen.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember?
Damn, they've lost 4 in a row. We can't lose this.
In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They come off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
I was hurt half the season, so I don't really have as many runs as I would like to have. I mean, runs. I don't have as many
line of scrimmage, the 31 now
throws as I would like to have.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard
hands there. Hit the hole the way I wanted to.
I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
Guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoop.
Go get that, Lindsey.
How about that? Big time game.
Early. Go get it.
2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for
That's right.
See
if we can catch him off guard. Run him again.
Before he's brought down at the 42. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Ooh. Bad play.
3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw.
Oh!
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around 44. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now first
They got through the line.
What's going
Trust
on
the
in his
defense.
mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. I start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 18 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box.
That's right.
Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going
Finch
to do
with
it
the
through
sack.
the air,
I mean, with the loss, loss of yardage tackle. Tackle for a loss.
Best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Big John Finch. Okay, now they got 13 yards to cover.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Winston.
No.
That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get any.
It's probably holding. As soon as I got the ball.
Out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3-and-out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him.
Come on, John.
And made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's good. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Let's go again.
30. Well, 22 more yards there and another first down.
22 yards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his... And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
I was going to get him that. I was going to throw the ball, but, you know, I want to get points on the board because we messed up that first time. And I don't want to be in a situation where we give them the ball back and then basically, you know, they score and now we're playing from behind.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
Get down.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
That's right.
Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
He said it's in tatters.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Winston, open man is Trey Burton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That was me.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to
pulled the free safety. They went across the middle.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Working out of the gun. Winston.
That's DJ Clark Jr. I traded him there. One of the best running backs in the game.
And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
I mean, running backs, one of the best wide receivers in the game.
On EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack.
No.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen the line of scrimmage.
Come on, Schubert, pick that off.
Before he's brought down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The tackle 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on
I think they're going
short.
to the end zone
That's a strong
myself.
pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
3rd and inches.
Minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The good
Let's bring the linebacker dogs and see how they line up.
Not so good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here.
See.
Go with your best running play over your best block.
They could have went over our head.
Yeah, they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That's right.
He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Fletcher call it no gain that time, and now it's
I don't think they're going to run.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Damn!
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts.
That's what everybody on man, but it is what it is.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
Let me see that playback. Because I put everybody in man, but it seems that he just went uncovered. Oh, okay. They didn't flip because they all went on a blitz. If I'd have put him on man, then he probably wouldn't have got that. So yeah, the play didn't probably register.
An extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7.
They ain't a playoff team for nothing.
Quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
That's right, Gilbert.
There he goes, right side.
What you tackling him for?
A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they got good wide receivers. So they got T.Y. Hilton and D.J. Clark.
14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Colts getting ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense.
That's right. Good defense.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Good hit, Fullerton. Oh, no, that was cocked. That was the rookie cock. It's the rookie. Good hit. I think they're going to be trying to make up for the yardage.
So still 14 yards to go. Second down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now.
Hold on. Had an itch in my ear there. Hey, Shokir. Hey, how you doing? Trying. Hi. Shokir. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by and watching the stream. How's your day going?
To Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this
tackle
over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He dumps this off to Mack.
Good defense. Good defense. Call that timeout.
Short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Return save some time.
14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Thought he could muscle him.
Through the contact, brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the
can he go again? Yes! And he scored! You can't run him down.
Big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example.
That's what I've been trying to work on, is fitting my passes into
right
small
now, he
lanes.
can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Lambeau to add on the extra point.
See, when you play teams, just to say this, when you play teams like the Chiefs,
the drive there only spanning 3 plays.
When you play teams like the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Buccaneers, they're going to put up points. You know, this isn't going to be the type of game where I know you may see the high scores and think, how do they get up there? I'm putting up points. You know?
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
These dudes like the Chiefs and the Ravens and stuff like that, they will go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So you got to keep putting up points.
For some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think.
Come on, man! It hit you right in the face.
Get the ball in the hands of some other people. Find some.
You got to pick that off, bro.
But always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10.
Good tackle.
Dumps this one off to Mack. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's right.
The defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Our visitors getting set to take over on offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Giving it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And that one will fall incomplete.
All right, they're playing the pass now, so we're going to think a little shorter.
30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Open man here, Sims complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dragons.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rocky Sin.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it. Oftentimes, knock it away.
Free safety Malik Hooker there in coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
That's bullshit. Can I get a flag on this? I was on the ground. I will challenge this. And they're going to call a penalty on us. I'm challenging this bullshit. I'm challenging this if I can. Oh, that was such bullshit. That's cool, whatever. Whatever. See, they said they elected not to challenge it. That's bullshit. I didn't get a chance.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's what I'm talking about points. You see how they just randomly took the ball from me? I should have slid.
Final play of the half here.
We'll take that.
And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half.
Robbie Coleman.
So,
back to our game.
Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out.
I've heard him say that before. Let me spit this apple out.
This will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit.
Tackle,
Maybe
Miles.
he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. Winston.
Good sack, JJ.
There, and Winston goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
Good sack,
They keep
good
putting themselves
sack.
in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Buying time to his left. He can run.
Take his head off. Oh, my God.
For a big guy, Jameis sure can.
Damn.
Did a nice job there picking up.
Y'all watching him, man. Take his fucking head off.
He is tough to bring down Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles,
Shit.
I remember calling a baseball game of his.
I shouldn't have to grab a damn lineman and come after
You
him.
saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
Good
And
defense.
that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
On 2nd down, Winston again. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll be out of bounds.
I'm not even going to say anything. I got
15
juked.
yards
It is
on
what
the
it
play,
is.
First down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit
Oh, I'm
you
going to
going
rush the
back
passer.
the
They ain't going to
direction.
stop.
Now a man open down
Oh,
the middle of the
God.
field. And he
I'm missing
works it
tackles
past
out here,
the
man.
30, almost to the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
26-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are...
Give me that shit. That's what I'm saying. Take his damn head off, man.
By the defense.
Up here letting this dude run past you like that.
And there he goes. What's up? And he's going to bring the fumble back.
Take his head off,
Touchdown.
man. Anytime you got me fumbling. That's right, Finch.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Let's see who put the hit on him. So it was it the rookie? I mean, I put the hit on him, but who was the hitter? Henderson, C.J. Henderson. Okay.
Lambo on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is
They're gonna
walking
start
that
going to the
line
air
of
more.
being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally
Got them arguing with each other.
He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Off the play fake, Winston. This one into the hands of Burton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
3rd and short yardage, Winston.
Damn.
And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down.
Let me see that play because I had Blankenson playing the slot.
Conversion.
So let me see how that went. How did he get beat? Okay, I know those routes. It was basically an upfield route. He was going with him. He slanted, and he couldn't get to him in time. Okay. So it's a slant route. I run slant routes too. Those are hard to keep up with. And time's dwindling away anyway. So
one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Winston. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jameis to throw it.
no.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
No.
Or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, Winston.
We'll take that.
There's one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Big play, Slay.
10.
They're not even trying to do
And he
anything.
will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
4 interceptions this year.
Doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
One thing I can say is if you want to get the advantage in Madden, like if you want to feel safe, keep playing hard. Like even though you have 2 points, two scores on them, keep going. My goal is to keep putting up points so much to the point. That's how I play Madden, especially franchise. I play it to the point where I'm trying to score as much as I can, as fast as I can, so that way when they go to rebound, they're so far down where there's not enough time to come back. I did that in the last year's Super Bowl. Like I think I was up by like 4 touchdowns, and then they scored 2 touchdowns on me, and then I just played the clock, and I had 2 touchdowns. You know, that's how NFL is played. Actual NFL is played that way. You know, you time clock management, scoring, stuff like that. Like right now, it's 30. They're going to bring the strong safety.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6.
They might be running.
Costly.
But they can't
Yes,
afford
run.
to just
Go after
bunker
him.
in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack
Good
on
defense.
offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this
So
possession.
the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not trying to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
See, it's 4th quarter.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
You know, they're down by multiple
You are
scores.
watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun.
That was a cross route.
Into the hands of DJ
It was a quick
Sharp.
pass. Nothing you can do about it. On to the next pass.
Pickup of 18 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago.
So even the announcer like this game is decided. Wow.
Inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A second down throw for Winston.
That's a touchdown.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride.
Hit on him, he didn't drop it, but I got that hit on him, man. You see him getting up slow.
Get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Winston. This goes to Mack on the check down.
The hit on him again. Yeah.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
At the 9-yard line.
To the air again with Winston. That is caught at the 7-yard
Damn,
line.
I shouldn't have clicked on to the receiver. They might have been in the end zone.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Yeah, let's go for the blitz.
They'll throw again.
The blitz.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Jameis again.
Ooh, good defense.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Working out of the gun.
He went across the middle.
Indianapolis. Zach Pascal with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense.
Yeah, he converted, but means nothing.
Big time for them.
This is where they're
just deciding to go for it.
This is where they're probably going onside it.
Oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been effective in their winning, so it makes it a little easier to put a montage together.
It really does, doesn't it? Because we can see him throwing it really well. But how about everything else that's going on? Protection has been...
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Able to get away, but now
nobody was open.
Up and taken down.
Nobody was open.
Darius Leonard came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Can't stop that, man.
Touchdown. And his guys
15 touchdowns this year.
That lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
No, I'm worried about experience points. The more these boys get touchdowns, the more they throw balls, the more experience they get, the more ratings they get, the better they
their
get.
Lead to 28. A drive there of just 4 plays.
Every game, it's like being Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z. Every fight makes you strong.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
We're learning teams. I'm learning how the Colts play. So now I've played the Colts, so I know what to expect if they beat the Chiefs. I didn't play the Chiefs this year, so I don't have a real good examination for them.
Set to go on offense once more. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just is not the case. Flushed out right. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. To throw again on 2nd down.
We love him some middle passes. Let's see if I can get somebody to stay in the middle.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. First down, Winston. He completes this one to Mack.
Take his head off.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work.
Right, I don't hear you now.
Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now this is Hilton on the receiver.
Double juke.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. He dumps this off to Mack. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down.
See, I couldn't get to you because I didn't have a lot of energy.
Pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Third and long for Winston.
Right, good defense, y'all.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now a desperation.
Better stop him.
Downfield.
Good defense.
This is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Wide open receiver.
We're going to score again.
They are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Lambeau to add on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
See, also it causes them to start playing in the panic mode. I notice when you can continuously score with a team, it puts them into a standpoint where what they start doing is they start risking passes and stuff like that. You know?
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He's got Burton here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
We'll take that.
Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's a touchdown.
Playmaker.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive
he almost
tone,
had the
not
interception.
just stopping the run, not just getting after the
Good
quarterback.
defense, though. Great defense.
The ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all.
Oh yeah, we're
away.
looking to score when we get it
Lambeau on for
back.
the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.
Game over.
We'll see what they do here. A big
It's another W.
explosion helped leading them to victory.
Win streak goes to 8.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play.
To 11-1.
11-1.
They'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants.
15
Meanwhile, for
passing
the
yards, 4
Colts,
takeaways.
they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
They got the Titans coming to town.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our...
That was a good victory. We played as a team. What the upgrades look like? Jordan Atkins, the dude we picked up from free agency. He's made some good passes. Since he's been on the team, he's made some good passes. He's made some good catches. Okay, on to next week. Weekly awards. I won.
Start your
Big
week by
injury
installing
decision.
your game plan.
Quentin Nelson has been cleared to come back. Nope. Norwell will be starting because we need Quentin for the playoffs. Let's get this. Ooh, the window is closed. Hold on 1 second. Let's continue with our scouting. We were in the 2nd round. Left tackle. Okay. Right tackle. Okay. Linebacker. Dud. Linebacker. Better than him. Left tackle. Damn, first rounders. See, they be having 2nd round players that are 1st round talents. Dud. Shouldn't even have looked that up. I don't need a tight end. Even though I want to see what the tight ends are looking like this year. Okay, so we have $12 million left. I noticed that that's why I said that at the end of the year, the 2 contracts that we had, like if you come into players that are ready to negotiate, right? If you haven't been watching the stream. So Josh Allen and Fletcher Cox, this is probably their last year with us. And then all these other guys like Norwell, this lineman, we're probably going to lose our center, our left guard, our kicker. There's a lot of players that are going to leave, but I only have $12 million, so I damn sure don't have $50 million to be signing him to no extra contracts and stuff like that. So, okay, what did they say in the news? Oh, our defense is up to 91. That's cool. So we're 92 overall, 93 offense, 91 defense. So, didn't really say too much. Unwelcome visitors. The Red Dragons never took their foot off the gas pedal in Indy this week, demolishing the Colts 56-14. Indy turnovers lead to San Diego win. San Diego put pressure on Indianapolis all game. Long as the Colts could not respond, the turnover battle finished in favor of the Red Dragons, who emerged victorious. A man among boys. The Colts could find no one to cover Walt Compton as he finished with almost unthinkable 183 yards as the Red Dragons chalked up the win. And then they say slow down, Solari, save some for next week. 183 yards today for Compton. I'd say he's in the running for player of the week. Okay, so just checking the news to see what they had to say about us. So we go to New York this week. See what the standings are in the NFL. Who's who. So we've already clinched the playoffs bye, and we have the best record in the NFL. So it seems like when teams play us, they'll be playing in our stadium, which is good. You don't really want to be playing in an away stadium just in case it comes down to a kick. Or I've been in situations where to win playoff games, you had to kick a field goal, and when you're playing in an away stadium, they make the field goal, like the bar that you use to kick, they make it disappear, and they make the crowd noise go up, and they zoom into the kicker, they race the kicker meter, and you just have to kick. So, it's good to have those first round buys and stuff like that. And then I think we're going to spring back as far as money. I think a lot of contracts are going to come off in the offseason, especially when we finish these next 4 games, because I'm probably about to play the next 4 games. I'm not really doing nothing. So, okay, on to the next game. Advanced settings, multiple defense, run balanced. Let's go. Let the announcers bring us in.
Today, from San Diego, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's San Diego taking on the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Sorry for those things in the middle of the stream there. There's some mod things I'm working on that seem to launch.
You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row. And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role.
1 second, I'm looking for something.
And I know they want and expect
so I can
this streak to get
turn it off, basically.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on. And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest.
Okay.
All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Whoa. Okay, we're back. Went away. I have to turn that off. It's this mod thing that I was checking out.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
You ain't returning nothing,
and
boy.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
Damn, the
touchback.
Titans lost to the Colts.
Former number 6 overall pick
the
of
Colts were on a
2019,
6-game
Daniel
losing
Jones,
streak.
trots out to lead
And they
this New
lost
York
to 'em.
Giants
Wow.
offense.
And no excitement.
Colts was a good team,
unless
though.
you-
That
Unless
team
you're on
I
the
just played,
defensive
that's a
team
very
of
good
last
team.
week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line.
Probably come on with
how do they
Shaquan
get
Barkley
a win?
to establish the run early.
Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson.
Oh,
And he's
Barkley must be
upended
hurt.
after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Couldn't get to
finds
him
his
in time.
tight end Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll complete this.
Put the hit on him, but he held on to the ball.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Bring the smoke.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Bring the fire.
1st down.
Go get him. Go get him.
Now a run with Anderson.
That's right.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken
Barrett,
down at the line of
no.
scrimmage. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field.
Damn.
While the training staff
Hopefully
takes
he's not
peek,
hurt too
we'll
bad.
take a break. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be
I
left
think
now
they
with
believe in
3rd
their
and
run.
1.
Bring the strong safety.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like
Game
it,
just
they
starting.
love it
What's up with
because
Juan?
now everyone gets locked
Bruce
in.
Sternum will
The
not be able to
confidence
return to the
jumps up.
game.
Everyone's
Damn, he's hurt. Damn, I hope he's not hurt for too long, man. We about to go to the playoffs. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Brandon Graham. Where's Brandon Graham? Aw, man. I hope Brandon Graham didn't get hurt. Okay, all right, so we're going to put J.J. Watt at his position, and we're going to bring in Nandi at defensive tackle. Oh, I got to change the rush because he's no longer in, so I have to change the rush. Because he's hurt.
easy about what they're doing out there. And by
Excuse
the
me.
way,
They didn't even give me an option to bring him back.
And express
Now it
it.
spreads
Just
the
keep
line out a
throwing
little
it.
bit,
We're doing
too.
pretty well.
They run again on 1st down. Anderson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The last run got a couple. Here's
So now we got
2nd and
J.J.
8.
Watt on the
Well, to sniff
outside.
that out defensively. He had it
So now they
diagnosed
can't run that
quickly.
corner.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect
No.
on that one. Read his keys.
Great tackle,
made the
Blankerson.
play,
Great defense.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They'll
Damn.
run it. Here's Anderson.
He blocked me.
And he'll have the 1st down.
Oh,
getting this one
no.
to the 14-yard line.
J.J. Watt is down.
Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play.
Damn.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to break out a one tackle.
I noticed they taking up a lot. Strained tricep. Oh, my
Catch
God. J.J. Watt's hurt? No. Not J.J. Watt. All right, so now he can't play left end. Watt's now hurt. So let's bring in. I can't bring Miles Jack down and play that position. Fullerton. Oh, no. The rookie does very well at that position, so let's let him play. Oh, and then I got to change the rush. All right, he's in. Damn. Just lost 2 good players, man.
So 2nd and 8 here after the
and when they hurt like that, that means they're going to be hurt for a minute.
Now Anderson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jones now to throw.
Damn, that was an interception.
This will be caught at about the 6. Yeah, the Giants are
Come
going to
on,
have first
Finch.
and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with
that was my fault.
That
was all my fault. He got past me. Was what it was. Damn. These dudes, they took forever to do this.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score.
We had some severe injuries going on.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Now 2nd and 10.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20
Hit him again.
line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And it's caught.
That's right.
Touchdown. From 13 yards.
Tight end well.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's right.
Sometimes
Throw the fist up, baby.
those
Throw the fist up.
mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to
I haven't
the
been using
natural
him enough.
guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Josh Lambo is set.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Good defense.
When you score points, it's a whole lot
Gotta
better
make these
view
tackles,
than
man.
when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Cover cloud.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun.
That was my
Jones.
fault.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
All right, now this is 3rd and 1. Bring the free safety.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, my God, y'all. Come on. I was trying to close the line. It was...
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
When you're dead last in the NFL
Bring the free
with 3rd
safety
down
on.
conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about them picking up that one? That was big for them.
Now this will complete on the slant route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
Can't get this under control, y'all.
From the gun, Jones.
Yo, you just let him catch that?
Shepard for his first catch. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Operating from the gun.
These dudes are just throwing down the field. All right, no more cover. No more cover for right now.
Gain of 6 there on 1st.
Y'all niggas, y'all want to come out. They talking about they practice cover this week. It don't look like it.
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him.
Who was guarding him? Or was there nobody guarding him? Because he just came off the line. Let me see. Yeah, there was nobody guarding him. It was like a streak.
14 on that one and a 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
10th carry now for Anderson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run. Anderson.
That was completely my fault. I slid to the left.
About the 5. They get 7 out of that.
Bring the strong
safety. With
safety.
a 3rd and 3. The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing Jones.
Great sack. Great defense.
Down he goes.
Great sack, Williams.
Sack there by Avery Williams.
Big defensive stop.
They just gave up a sack there. And if
Game
I'm not
changer.
mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really
That could have been the momentum shift we needed.
And I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Dragons 7.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there.
Damn, who's hurt on the return?
When we get back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
Ankle sprain will return soon.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up
Nah,
until
put in
they showed
Davis.
me a reason to do so.
Coming
Sims
up at
hurt now.
halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
Damn.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
33 yards that time. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Come on,
so
Fournette.
it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to
Go
get
behind
that lead
Brandon,
back
though.
before the break. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's
right.
into
Leonard
the end
Fournette.
zone for a
Spike it
touchdown.
on.
Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
We in a game with these dudes. Let's go.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, a short throw to Ingram. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And really an excellent run, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. From the 41, Jones, a short throw to Ingram, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he's got his man on the out route. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are into field goal range now as he's got
and they're in the
first
field
down
goal
at
range
the
because of that.
26.
It's a gain of
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Incomplete.
Now they'll probably
Down
go
to
for a
8
field goal.
seconds now. Once
Oh, they're
again, they
not.
come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Don't tackle him.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get him to the ground.
Damn, they
on
got
the
a
cusp of the
timeout.
Red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Damn.
1 second left in the half. On is the
1
field
second.
goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will do it for
Who get
this
the ball
first
after
half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's
We'll
do
take
it.
that.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good return up past
Let's
the
go.
30. Past midfield.
Let's go.
He's at the 30. Still going.
What a play.
And he will score.
That's right, man. That's right. That's right. That's right, Shaka.
And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Lambo on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
right,
Still one
all
of
right.
the most exciting plays in football. The kick return shows why there. 93 yards on that return for 6.
Let's get it.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go.
Starting to notice that they're double teaming Fletcher Cox to move him out of the line for the runners.
Sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have.
No.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Fletcher
10th
Cox
sack this
has
season.
now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get.
That should have been a penalty, man, when he went at that dude's legs like that.
Right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and 16.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun.
Don't let him get that. Get him. Yes.
The pressure comes and he goes down.
That's right.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package, just as you described. The
even the rookie,
was excellent and allowed one
he
of
was fighting the line too. He's doing
quarterback.
very well over there on the line so far. He's like a 72 or something like that on the line.
As his first punt will come from inside his
might have to
own
sign
end
us
zone.
a lineman or something.
And just a single punt for him in the
I'm trying to
loss
see what
last
happened.
week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
If y'all not going to play him, we just going to keep scoring, bro. We just going to keep scoring.
Touchdown.
In the zone.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets
I
the
don't know
ball
who they
in their
got
hands
covering
so
on. We gonna pick
quickly.
on him.
And oftentimes on the move, and when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And the lead is up to 15 now. They certainly made quick work
That
of
sack that he got in the beginning to hold him to 3 points was a momentum shifter. And then coming out in the halftime and getting a kick run, momentum shift. And right now we're in control.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try.
Okay, that was a quick slant.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Put the hit on him, but I lost him at the line with Fletcher Cox.
9 yards to pick up there.
Yeah.
It's a first down.
He readjusted the helmet and everything. That hit was real.
Like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Anderson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And that didn't
tackle,
fool
Schubert.
anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Jones. Screenplay, Anderson. Anderson
give me that.
Loses the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
I have running crazy. Finally got to hit him. Finally got to hit him.
A workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until
Big play
that point.
Slay. Shout out to Big Play Slay.
When he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense. This playing so
I couldn't stay upright.
Right now.
Let's go again.
The 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 37.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Now they'll throw here out of the
That was my fault. That was my fault. I knew when I threw it. And just to explain this, when I'm up by a lot of points, I start trying to try plays to see stuff, but it's cool.
At their own 8-yard line.
You know, I was like, let me see if I can get Wells his 5th touchdown.
They start the drive with Anderson.
Just happened to get that looked like holding to me.
4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So that one will be accepted.
Bring the free safety.
Following the penalty, Anderson, and he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
Good tackle.
That's going to go as a
Great sack, Miles.
first down.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit.
Go to the cover.
They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Jones pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
That's right.
He's going to go down. Back in
Josh Allen and Fletcher Cox.
It's a sack. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll just push it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
They'll take over.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Ooh, bad play. Even Kincaid like, whoa, what are you doing?
At their 42-yard
Yeah, that was a bad play. That's
This will
cool.
probably be the last play of the quarter.
That was a bad play, but shake it off. I think I only have 3 interceptions this whole season.
Here's Anderson.
Great tackle, Schubert.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Great tackle.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. On 2nd and 15 now. Jones, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Oh, my.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete.
It was just nothing you could do. This guy has been running all day. You know, they souping him up. And if I had to guess, Saquon Barkley is hurt, and he has a super boost because he's playing in Saquon Barkley's position. Because he's just shrugging off hits and stuff. This nigga out here. This boy out here playing like he's Saquon Barkley or something.
And conserve as much as possible.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Jones.
Great
Jones
sack.
in trouble here, and
Great sack,
Miles. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Yup.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, there's that man.
That was my fault. School.
And he will have a Giants
End of the
first
game.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back to the ground, Anderson.
You see how he just outran Blankenson like he's really that fast? They are souping this dude up too much.
5 yards on the carry.
If he was all that good, then Saquon Barkley wouldn't be starting as much as he is.
2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Get him.
Again with Anderson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They're going to the air
this
now.
Offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
We'll take that.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. He's got daylight. The 40, 30, 10.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
John Finch.
It's a touchdown.
That's right. Let's take this knee and look at it.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively.
See, that's the thing.
Navigating his
I'm going to keep scoring. Like I said, I'm going to keep scoring. I'm going to keep putting up points. You know, the defense, I trust my defense. I trust them to make something big happen for me. You know, I'm going into this playoffs this year wanting to win the Super Bowl, but knowing, you know, we're in a different kind of situation right now. People are hurt that we didn't expect to be hurt.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
To Jamal Agnew.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
the 34-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones.
Ooh, almost.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Jones to throw again. Catch made by Slayton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
It's only a minute left. Even if they score, it's like 1 touchdown. They would have to score like 4 or 5 touchdowns back-to-back to win this game.
Jones now.
See what I'm talking about?
First down. That is caught.
See his deep passes and stuff like that.
He will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those.
Got him.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Miles Jack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Get him. Oh, we'll take that one. Let's go.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Jones. And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Come on, I'm trying to get a touchdown. I got 2 interceptions. That's right.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. I was like, oh, I got to get a touchdown to even this one out.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Lambo on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back.
Yep.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Now they're on the timeouts.
Going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
We'll just play back.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Jones on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Anderson. They'll contain him to just 4.
And that's the game.
A little dinking and dunking that they're doing.
Let the announcers take us out.
At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home team here, the win moves them to 12-1 now.
12-1.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans.
We got the Titans up next, huh? Hey, man, I know we playing good football. Players are stepping up. Let's just see what we have. Who gets what stats? Okay, we got a lot of upgrades. Walt Crompton, of course. Where is he rated at? Walt Crompton is rated as the number 11th ranked wide receiver in the league. Leader, you know, deep threat. He about to be a 99 in a minute. Okay, Walt Crompton, Leonard Fournette. He's been doing his job, power back with his touchdown at the goal line when we needed it. Steven Sims, slot. I think he got hurt this game. I don't know if he's hurt. Joseph Wells, our tight end. He's starting to become vertical threat. Okay, makes matchup nightmares. Vertical threat. Because I need him to be able to go downfield fast and, you know, pick the ball up. Possession is that he only gets the ball for like a minute or two. I mean, he only gets the ball like 2 to 5 yards or something like that. 5 to 10 yards. Okay, so let's go to injury reports and see if there's any new injuries. Nope. Quentin Nelson comes back next week. J.J. Watt is not hurt, thank God. J.J. Watt is not fully hurt. And here's the thing. I think Brandon Graham retired. Because I don't see him on the team. Oh, no, I traded him back to... I think I traded him back to the Eagles. I think. Let me check. Yeah, I think I traded him back to the Eagles and I only picked up Fletcher Cox. Let me check their roster. Yep. Brandon Graham's on the Eagles. So let me see, just in case if that happens again, if there's any left ends or right ends that are tough. And then linemen. This is the guy we released. See the top 100. Nah, I don't need none of these people. Alright, let's jump to next week. Damn, the Giants were 3-10, man. We was about to lose to a 3-10 team. Oh, hell. What's the message from the breakout player? Let me get a picture. We're getting ready to play the Titans. Let me guess. Before I even open this, we're getting ready to play the Titans, and the Titans have Derrick Henry, who's one of the best runners, power runners in the game. So if this has anything to do with holding defense, I'm not even trying to hear that. But let's see.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Defensive coordinator. Coach, the more I look at the tape, the more tape I watch on John Finch, the more I think he's a superstar in the making. Did you see his touchdown last week? Keep an eye on him against the Titans. If he continues to dominate, he may be something special back there in our secondary. Okay, so they want me to see what I'm talking about? They want me to hold on. They want me to hold the Titans to less than 150 passing yards or get John Finch 2 interceptions. So I don't think myself that that's going to happen because the Titans are a very hot team, and I'm just not going to really worry about that. You know, if he doesn't get it, then he doesn't get it. And, you know, who knows? As it stands right now, oh, yeah, Quentin Nelson is back. That's great. So let me set the lineups again. Now that Quentin's back, our offense went up to a 93. Offense overall went up to 92. So left tackle is Shaq Mason because there's nobody on the team that's going to play it better than him. Left guard is Quentin Nelson. Right guard is Brandon Brooks. Right tackle is Lane Johnson. And, yeah, we have Norwell and a couple of other people. So Norwell at left guard. All right, Norwell's there. So, yeah, now let's change the lineups. It should still be the same way where the rush left end is J.J. Watt and things like that. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we have no penalties. We have $15 million. We only had $12 million last week, so now we have $15 million. What's to say? Titans versus Red Dragons. Kickoff approach. The coaches frantically make last-second adjustments to their game plan. Quentin Nelson is healthy and back at practice for the Red Dragons. You know what? I could have just went to my stories. A mind-boggling 2,013 yards for Walt Compton, a single-season record. Saw Aries excluding confidence this week. What a throw, Saw Aries. Walt Compton needs to be sure and enjoy this one for at least 2 days. Huge day for Red Dragons. And then they talk about our win and Compton's big story. Yeah. So, yeah, like I was saying, let's see, just for stats, right? Let's just look at team stats and see what the Tennessee Titans are doing, just to see, right? So the Tennessee Titans passing yards, they have 3,000 so far. They have 3,000 passing yards, and they have 1,400 rushing yards. So they're not even rushing as much as they used to rush before, like, you know, how they normally play, where they play through Derrick Henry. So they're playing through the air, right? They're a 3,000-yard team. So saying that you're going to keep them at 150, it's like the Ravens game. You know, I mean, the Texans game. You know, we'll probably keep the game. Hopefully we'll keep the game in control. But trying to worry about, oh, how many passing yards do they have? That's how you end up losing the game. I'm like, nah, I'm not really worried about that. You know, I want to get Finch to a superstar, but I think he'll get there just on talent and experience. You know, I would love to get him to a superstar, and, you know, I would love to get Minka Fitzpatrick to an X Factor, but, you know, I don't control those things all the way outright. If they have a bad day, damn, he's a first-round pick, really? If they have a kind of an off day, yeah. But I'm focused on W's. Okay, we are fully scouted. All right. Weekly awards probably go to Compton. No, they didn't go to Miles Jack. 2 sacks. And a forced fumble. Fumble recovery, actually. Okay, so next game. Skip training. Let me see who they got on the X Factor list. They got Derrick Henry, Kevin Barrett, and Jeffrey Simmons, a left defensive end they just picked up. Okay, so advanced settings, multiple, run balance. Let's let the announcers bring us in.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on San Diego.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Tennessee Titans.
This is a good game to see just in case. We got to see these guys.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
See, Ryan Tannehill got 3,000 yards this season, 27 touchdowns. And they're like, yeah, keep him at 150 yards. Man, get out of here with that.
2 touchdown passes last week.
Passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
We're going to have to step up to him right at the beginning.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill.
Yes.
That'll be incomplete.
Great defense.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing on 3rd down.
We'll take
Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost.
I think I might got to look away from him today.
Interceptions.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Whoa, that's a face mask.
Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down.
The hell?
I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Start this off early.
Philip Lindsey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And it's good to make it 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a Phillip Lindsay touchdown run.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down.
Oh, I don't want to ruin your name. Arlen Solo, thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties. It's greatly appreciated. Deli C. Ni Yapik. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you for subscribing to the 51 Dynasties. You're greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties. Baron Ariel. I'm going to go with Baron. Thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. I want to welcome all of you guys in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Top Luck. Thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Thank you for joining the community. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Make everyone make them feel comfortable and appreciated. Sarky, welcome to the 51 Dynasties. Thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Welcome to the community. Thank you for your support. Just want to pause here for a minute. Addis, thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Welcome to the community. Thank you for your support. Just want to stop here to make sure because we kind of had a mission there. I want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Everyone that joined just now, I want to say thank you. I want to just pause the stream for a minute and just say, still going. Bruno, thank you for the support. Thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. It's greatly appreciated. I hope that I'm making all of you guys happy on the stream. I hope you're liking the games we're playing. Baila, thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Thank you for your support. As I was saying, everyone that's joining, I just want to say thank you for supporting the channel. Music, thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties. Thank you for your support. As I was saying, is everybody that's joining the 51 Dynasties, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're enjoying our content and you come back for more streams as we continue to grow and we continue to grow as a community. So I just want to pause to say thank you to everybody that joined just now. You're greatly appreciated. I hope I did the best I could to pronounce your name. If I did not pronounce it correctly, I apologize. I will try to do better in the future. If you want to, you could send me one of those messages, the message from online where the computer says your name and I will say it correctly, but I hope I did my best pronouncing everyone's name. I just want to take a minute and pause for a second and say thank you for your support. It's greatly appreciated. Everybody that watches the videos back, likes the videos, subscribes to the channel, retweets any of our tweets, just engages with us on social media, and you're the reason why we do this. You're the reason why I'm holding controller right now. Everyone that just joined the 51 Dynasties, everyone that's in the 51 Dynasties, You're the reason why I am playing right now. You're the reason why I think about you guys when I'm not on stream, and games that I want to play and things I want to talk about. So I'm greatly appreciative of that. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. And if there's anything that you wanted to ask me or wanted to know about the 51 Dynasties or SR51 Media, feel free to put it in the chat and I will be able to get back to you. But thank you for your support. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties. Everyone in the 51 Dynasties, whether that be TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere, make sure to welcome them in, make them feel comfortable, maybe hit them up with some information on gaming, sports, tech, cryptocurrency, let them know what's going on in the news, make them feel comfortable. If you see them tweet something, retweet it. That's how we do. If you see somebody in the 51 Dynasties tweet something, retweet it, like it, comment, give them the engagement, make them feel that you're there with them. We're one big community, internet based, and I hope we're doing our best to make all of you guys happy. So thank you once again for joining the 51 Dynasties. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you. Let me get back in here. Thank you. Welcome again to the 51 Dynasties again. I'm so happy for y'all joining the 51 Dynasties. I'm always excited when there's a new member to the 51 Dynasties.
Because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Three wide receivers. Let's bring the strong safety.
Third and long after the sack.
See if we can get some pressure on him.
Tannehill and the Titans.
Get to him. Yes!
And that is incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first
I'm trying to keep
drives.
them. I'm trying to keep them down
after this one.
so that way I can put up more
Kern,
points.
the punter, to send this one away.
I mean, if I can keep them under
They'll go with a
150,
punt of 34
or the
yards
audio
that
levels are a little loud.
And
Hold
will
on.
come the offense
Let me
as
bring
they
it down a
take
bit.
over.
I don't want to be screaming in your ear.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's
if I could,
playoff race time as we give you a look.
If I could,
and for them, it's no longer a question of
get
will
all
they
the
make
points
the
and
playoffs.
win, that's the
They
main
clinched
goal.
The
But if I
division
can
title,
get,
the question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
See?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting
Oh shit! I'm about to take a sack.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jadeveon Clowney's hurt.
The sack, he's still down on the field.
We gotta get the yards back.
We'll step aside.
Oh no, they're gonna come after him.
Loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Good
that
defense.
One covers
Good
24
offense.
yards.
Good offense.
It's a 1st down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy.
He had the best receiver on their team on him. I shouldn't have threw that.
They don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that
was a risky pass, too.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Third down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The play couldn't wait to develop.
That's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good bounce back.
Opening drive, just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Please don't go in. Please don't go in. Please don't go in. Please don't go in. Yes.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down
at the
inside
2.
the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting.
I think they're going to come with the run. That's just me. So I'm going to bring the strong safety. Because I think they're going to bring Derrick Henry.
Should we call it far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly
right.
So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
All right, play the pass because they can throw it over our head.
2nd and 7. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play.
Bring the free safety.
Third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
Derrick Henry.
No.
And he'll be stopped up.
Please don't tell me it's a penalty to give them a first.
Let's check on the call.
Oh, okay. No, we're going to go to 4th and 8.
Instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time.
I can defend myself back here. Rushing.
You're going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yep,
Punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A great return there, 22 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming
for
that number 1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the
they have a good
one from each conference,
free safety and strong safety back there. That's why I'm kind of hesitant on rifling balls in there.
Escaping the pressure right.
Damn, I was trying to slide.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
He's taken down at the
flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down.
Offside defense called him.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will take
it in for the touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
He went up and was able to get the ball and hold on. That's Walt.
Lambo to add on the extra point.
He's been doing it since he came into the league.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Scoring summary. 3-play drive.
14. Titans nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. It couldn't be more exciting than that.
Playoff spots and divisional games at the end of the year. That's how it is for the Eagles. They got to play the Redskins and the Giants and teams like that. So I'm in the AFC. I don't want to have to play my Eagles all the time.
No, you're right about that.
3 wide receivers.
So far. They've stacked them up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Brett Curtin.
Already made it through the first quarter. He only has 12 yards, so it's moving along good so far.
14. Titans nothing.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I tried to run away from him.
39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return.
Tried to run away from him.
And you want to talk about active hands. These guys, these defensive backs, these linebackers, they've had active hands.
Almost reminds you of those great basketball teams, the ones that really defend. And we talk about the length
these
that
defenders
they
have
been
been
able to get their hands on balls and have deflections and knock them away. That's what we're seeing here.
And forget them offensive dudes.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. First down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
At the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flutt, and he will take this.
Take it in myself.
For a touchdown.
I knew the defenders. Everybody's playing the receivers. I'm like, I'm just gonna run it in. I'm not even gonna try to throw the ball. That makes no sense.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And it is now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. And 3 out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second down now, it's Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain.
Bring the strong
safety.
safety.
Up a third down.
Brings up
because he's going to need time back there.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Good defense, y'all.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Great defense.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
At their own 31.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
That is caught at the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
See, a lot of people are looking at us to just go down the field, and I notice they're starting to game plan against that. They're starting to game plan against us.
It's good, and
going
they
down
stretch
the field
their lead to 28-0 now.
Big yard
games. A 6-play
so
drive.
Basically, you have to start to look to other people like the tight end and other people like that.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a
base hit, now he's going to start to throw more.
Out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it
under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Oh, he ran me down.
To go on that play.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Philip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions, in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
At the Titans' 36-yard line.
Oh, So the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
3rd down and less than a yard.
Flush to his right. His throw
touchdown.
Right around the 6. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Damn, I tripped. Get him, Allen.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
That's right.
Josh Allen, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
Great defense. 2nd and 24. He for damn sure going to the air.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great interception.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over
Who gets the ball?
halftime.
Me? Oh, okay.
35. Titans.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. From the 6.
Oh, I thought that was another touchdown.
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down. And
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Nothing we can do.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
Kicked it a little bit light. So that way
change of possession here on
it wouldn't go in the end zone.
And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great
starting to
question
throw now.
because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back
because he's going to
at
need
least
time.
make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit
Derrick
better
Henry.
and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard
1,000 yards rushing this
11
season.
yards there, first down.
I think they're going to try to come at us again.
But he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
Play the zone.
The defensive front.
Throw it over our head. See, yeah, it's not
after him now.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Yes, 43 yards.
Down right around the 47 this time. That's a staple of this offense.
Bring the linebacker
route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Good defense.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Good defense,
Officially, it's a
Bank.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill, his throw incomplete. Jonnu Smith,
all right,
the tight end, is
3rd and
intended
11,
receiver.
so he's going to have to go to the air.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he took the contact.
Started realizing I got to rotate on players. I just be using Fletcher Cox the whole time, and then I'd be forgetting about J.J. Watt and Josh Allen. And then also at the end of the year, we are going to lose Josh Allen and Fletcher Cox. We still have J.J. Watt and Juan Barrett. So, you know, and I'm pretty sure we can find some people. You know, it's just, that's what franchise is.
The Titans punter.
Have good players for some years, and then they sometimes you can't keep them.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. This is taken at the 23. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Our visitors getting set to take over on offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Going down the middle,
had to get it there to him pretty quick.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He'll drop to throw, sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And
come on, Fournette.
Get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You gotta get that, brother.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I couldn't throw it.
The
defender was on me.
For a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
The defender was on me. I didn't want to do something stupid.
It's a loss of 5.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Wells.
Touchdown.
Wells.
A 14-yard touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I want to see this play to show y'all this one. This one was pretty tough. He came off the line, and he's showing me I gotta start paying more attention to him as a player. So he comes off the line. I put him on a streak. He comes off the line. He runs straight. The defender's there. So as it stands right now, I can't throw him the ball because this guy to the right over here could just lean. this guy to the right could just lean to the left a little bit and take it. So what he does is he jukes right goes right, committing that guy to move away. Then he moves back in left and gets the pass and holds on to it while he's getting tackled. Now, that's a good tight end right there. Just wanted to examine that a little bit.
Extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length.
Titans nothing.
Let's kick it off.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here.
Cover.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
I mean, cover 2.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
6 man. Check girls, check girls, check girls.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill out to the right to Humphries. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Well, this game
Where's all the other
packages? Over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Yes.
So it's incomplete.
Humphries, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Tampa 2. Come on, y'all. Big stop.
Again, Tannehill.
We'll take that.
That'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48.
That's what I'm talking about.
As he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense.
That's what I'm talking about. He stepped up.
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one.
I might got to put him in a rotation after this game.
I think it's hard at this point.
I don't even see that from Fullerton. Fullerton just be letting stuff go past his face.
I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
I'm trying to take time off the clock so they can't
on 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
What's the name
and he's
on us?
Brought down at the 22 after
Passes.
a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I mean, I'm not trying to score. I mean, I shouldn't say I'm not trying to score. It's not that I'm not trying to score. Dang.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving
That's
touchdown.
my boy Walt.
What
can I do, man?
And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for
I'm
6.
like, damn, I'm trying to take some time off the clock.
As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been
yardage,
dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
I saw the defense lapse on Walt, and I'm like, how many times? I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, how many times are they going to do this? How many times this man is having a record-breaking season? How many times are they just going to play him like this? But then, when you play receivers like Walt, he's kind of like
the game film you just flush.
He's kind of like a young Julio Jones. Like, nothing you can do about him, to be honest. He's going to get his points.
Set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Storm Brady.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look
Get down.
Right away. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack.
How many yards? He got 59 yards.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means
and now he lost the football.
I'll take that.
Tannehill loses it, and this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen.
He's been playing good yardage. Picked him up from free agency
without having to run very far.
Lambo to add on the extra point.
I would have preferred to get the ball back and then be able to take some more time off the clock so they can't put yards up. But they have 49 yards, so
always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh.
I mean, just pushed his own teammate.
We were down
getting mad over there.
The message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on.
Good defense.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Bring the strong safety.
The Titans on 3rd down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Tannehill.
Yes!
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Great defense. He has like 69
now is the
yards.
Titans punter as he'll
Hold on
kick
to
it
the
away
ball
for
for
the
a while.
2nd time.
They need a new kicker.
They'll take over 1st down and 10.
Say our name. Talking about they will
So
take
here are our
over.
visitors to take over on offense. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've
He's
called
basically
thus
like,
far,
let's
how
start
we
talking
anticipate
about
the
something
season
else because this
unfolding.
game's
We can go
over.
in so many different directions because the game
I'm
certainly
letting the
not
clock
taking
run
us
because I'm
there.
trying to get
Oh, I
that.
hear the remotes clicking off.
This is a
right
clock
now.
management thing. What I'm trying to do is get the time down so that way if they do get the ball back and throw, you know, go to the air
On
that
1st down, right back
it's
to
not as
Lindsey.
bad as it could be.
And some good tackling there as he stopped.
You know, because if I give them the ball back all early, like if I score, because I'm pretty sure I could get walled in there for like a fourth touchdown.
I
but
think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and
you
I know it
if
sounds
I do
crazy,
that, then
but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans 35. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
3rd down.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
The 30-yard line.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
we got it down to like 1 minute, 38 seconds. We can always kick a field goal.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Stuff still could happen. That's why I'm trying to take as much time off the clock as I can.
Another run by Lindsey. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play that time. And he will
Phillip Lindsay, he getting that touchdown for me in this, bro. And John Finch just got his up.
This thing is ugly.
To get your title.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Only 14 seconds.
For the extra point.
Tannehill will not be getting his 150 yards.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Phillip Lindsay touchdown run.
Josh Lambo set to
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something. Exactly. You have pride on the line.
You got 77 yards.
As you move forward and get ready for your next game.
All right, I think John Finch just got upgraded to maybe superstar.
No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing
what we got for
this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I liked about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our visitors, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1.
Okay, I got to upgrade. Put it on strong arm. Take me up to 97. I'm number 4 in the NFL. Tua got to upgrade. Tua doing his thing. Let's put us on strong arm too. That way it's the same sort of quarterback in case something happens, you know. He plays very well. I like having him on the team. Paul Connolly, the wide receiver we picked up. He's moving along pretty nicely. And then we can just sim him. View breakout message. I knew it. You see John Fitch out there? That's not a fluke. This guy is big time talent. That's what I'm talking about. John Finch now has the superstar development trait. Progress is faster than John Finch now has the superstar development trait. Progress is faster than before and can use superstar abilities. And he gets 2,000 XP boost for defensive backs. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's come over here to staff, the coaches, see if he has any. He has some more money. So let's go where player progression, running back training boost, tight end training boost, defensive back training boost. Yeah. Linebacker training boost. Yeah. Kicker, punter, no. Running back is 3,000. And then player retention, we're not going to be able to re-sign anybody, so that's not going to matter. Player acquisition, we're going to need some offensive line free agency. So let's get some offensive. Oh, no. Okay. All right, let's back up here and sim past this week that we were in on to next week. We have $8 million. Oh my God! I hope they let us get through these last 2 weeks.
Start your week by installing your game
Upgrade
plan.
Players. John Finch. Yeah, man, you earned it, man. You earned it. What's his rating? Number 32, man. Get out of here with that. He earned it. Superstar, strong safety. He earned that. Zone. I remember when he came in, he was hidden. And I had Ricardo Allen, and that's why I traded Ricardo Allen, because I was like, yo, this dude's just getting better and better. Scouting, just in case we happen to get some points. I mean, some, what's the name of those things? Just in case we happen to get some picks at the end of the year. You never know what happens. Here we go. Tight ends. Cornerback. Free safety, tight end, free safety. I don't need any of those, so good to have them scouted though, because it could be a hidden player. Like, I might be able to move people first, because the second round looks like it has some good people in there. So I might be able to move some people for second round picks or something like that. That's why I'm scouting. All right, so the next game is against the Raiders. 9-5 Raiders. Skip this. And let the announcers bring us in.
Today, from San Diego, California, it's a special Christmas Day edition of the NFL on EA
Oh, it's Christmas.
Sports.
Merry Christmas.
It's San Diego taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up
I see the Chiefs
between the
clinched the
Las
wild
Vegas
card.
Raiders and our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. Their long winning streak finally came to an end.
So we have run into the end of the stream. Let me put it in the chat. 1 second. Let me put this in the chat. I gotta turn that off. Oh, I gotta turn that off. So I have had an amazing time playing with you guys today, just to show you where we are. So when you click on the franchise, we have to start back up with 1 second. So as you can see, we have to start back up. When we start the franchise back up with the Raiders, I think we have 2 games left to the playoffs. So if everything goes according to plan, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I don't have a definite time for you because I have to take care of some things first. But as it seems that I should be able to stream again tomorrow, and I am looking forward to playing those 2 games and seeing what's going to happen. You know, we only have $8 million left. So at bare minimum, if we run out of money during the season, we can always just go into the playoffs and recover it in the off season. But it's going to be interesting on the next stream, seeing how we pan out in the playoffs, what happens, how the money shakes out, what players stay, what players don't, what happens in the draft. You know, everything is going to probably be on the next stream. So I just want to thank everybody that watched the stream today. I want to take a special moment and thank everybody that joined the stream today. I don't have all of your names in front of me, but I just want to say thank you for joining the 51 Dynasties again. You're greatly appreciated. I want to thank everybody that's a part of the 51 Dynasties. Everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, YouTube, the www.sr51media.com website. Everybody that goes there, checks out the new things we're doing. Everybody that retweets our stuff, likes our stuffs, watches our videos back on video on demand, likes the channel, subscribes. All of you guys are why we do it. All of you guys and let me say this, when I say guys, I mean women, men, dogs, cats, everybody, whatever you claim yourself to be. We appreciate all of you. We see all of you, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing and bringing you great content. So I had a great time with you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day and you come back often. Peace.